In the age of sails and empires, the line between hero and villain was dangerously thin. Among the crashing waves of the 17th century seas rose a man whose name would echo through history, William Kidd. Celebrated as a loyal captain, entrusted with the crown's mission to hunt pirates, he set sail with honor, ambition, and dreams of glory. But destiny had prepared a darker course, one that would turn a respected privateer into one of the most infamous pirates of all time. William Kidd, a respected Scottish sea captain and a privateer in the late 17th century, received a life-altering commission in 1696. A man of considerable wealth and influence in New York, he was trusted by a powerful syndicate of English nobles, including the influential Lord Bellomont. The English crown, struggling to combat a surge in piracy that was crippling trade, authorized these private ventures. Kidd's task was glorious: to hunt down and seize the vessels of pirates and French privateers in the Indian Ocean. His ship, the purpose-built Adventure Galley, was a cutting-edge frigate armed with 34 cannons and manned by a hand-picked crew of some 150 men. For Kidd, this was not just a mission for the crown, but a chance to secure his legacy and retire a rich and celebrated man. But the voyage was plagued from the start. After a long and arduous journey to the Indian Ocean, months of fruitless searching for known pirate vessels wore on the crew's patience. The promised riches failed to materialize, and the ship's meager provisions began to run low. Kidd, a captain known for his strict discipline, found himself with a crew that was growing increasingly restive and desperate. Mutinous whispers spread through the ranks. Tensions reached a boiling point when a gunner, William Moore, argued with Kidd, threatening to abandon the mission. In a fit of rage, Kidd struck Moore with a heavy iron bucket, killing him instantly. This single act of violence, a tragic moment of impulse, marked a dark and irreversible turn for the captain. Desperate for a successful capture and facing a near mutinous crew, Kidd's moral compass began to waver. He was an honorable man, but he was also a pragmatic one, and he knew he could not sail back to England empty-handed. In January 1698, off the coast of India, he spotted a large, richly laden merchant ship. It was the Kedag Merchant, an Armenian vessel sailing under French passes, a legal justification for privateering. However, her captain was English, and the cargo was the property of influential merchants with ties to the British East India Company. Kidd's crew, eyeing the vast silks, muslins, sugar, and gold, a fortune estimated at over £400,000 in today's money, insisted on taking it as a prize. Seeing no other option, Kidd relented, seizing the vessel and its incredible wealth. This single act, the capture of a vessel that, despite its passes, was sailing under English protection, irrevocably sealed his fate and branded him a pirate. News of the incident traveled faster than Kidd's return voyage. His former patrons, now politicians eager to distance themselves from a public scandal, disavowed him completely. Upon his return to New York, he found himself a wanted man, no longer a celebrated privateer, but a notorious criminal. He was arrested, shipped back to England, and stood trial in London in 1701. The trial was a farce. Crucial evidence that could have vindicated him, the French passes from the Kedag Merchant, was mysteriously missing. Despite his pleas that he was a privateer acting within his commission, his fate was sealed by his powerful former backers. Found guilty on all counts of piracy and murder, William Kidd was hanged at Execution Dock in London on May 23, 1701. He was famously given 2 chances, as the rope broke on the first attempt, adding a final tragic layer to his legend. The enduring myth of his buried treasure, which has captivated treasure hunters for centuries, began to take hold almost immediately after his death. Captain William Kidd's story is a cautionary tale of ambition, betrayal, and the razor's edge between loyalty and lawlessness. Once celebrated, then condemned, he met his end not as a hero of the crown, but as a pirate at Execution Dock. Yet, his legend refuses to die. Whispers of lost treasure and unanswered questions continue to keep his name alive. Perhaps that is Kidd's true legacy. Not the man he was, but the mystery he left behind.
Thank you for watching this story of Captain William Kidd. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like. It really helps the channel grow. And don't forget to subscribe to Chronoverser for more incredible stories from history and time.